this
Whoa,
escalated
whoa, whoa,
into
whoa, whoa,
violence.
whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
In
What did he do? He
2002,
took old
up to
boy.
a dozen members of the Wood Green mob.
Did he
from
take his
this
rag
generation
off?
knew each
Did he
other
take his
and
rag
attended the same
off?
school. Despite this, where they're from proved to be greater than any friendship they had. Areas began to challenge each other's reputation.
Oh, he took his
and it wasn't
wild.
long
He took
before this
his.
escalated into violence.
He took his goddamn. He took his rag off. Oh, they get him in squabbles. You feel me? We gotta get out now. You know what I'm saying? I know we know each other, nigga, but you can't over and pull my rag off. You can't. You disrespecting us. I can't let you walk away, stomp on our shit, nigga. Like, what's not happening? You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, before we go any further, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we do on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. We ain't fucking with none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I told you, the only gang we in is going after new goals. We going from here to here. But I'm just saying, if this was me and it was back in the day, we squabbling it up. You ain't about to disrespect me like that, nigga. I don't even let no nigga tell that right now. You know what I'm saying? But I keep my cool. It got to be a real grave situation for me to put myself and to lose everything I work for. You feel me? But god damn. What's poppin', GE Gangsta Boy Fuushnicka? Back with another video, man. Back with another reaction. We about to get into this reaction, man. We getting straight to the work. Straight to the action, you feel me? About to get into this Deadliest gang. Deadliest gang in London. The Wood Green mob. We gonna see what the fuck going on, man. Go, make sure you tap in, subscribe to the channel like right now. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Yeah, come tell them to go join the gang. Going after new goals. Only gang we about, you feel me? Let's go ahead and pop this shit off, man. We ain't wasting no time on this motherfucker, bro.
Now, Wood Green is a suburban district in the borough of Haringey in North London. It's a postal district in N22, with parts of it in N8 or N15. Located in this area of the city is London's deadliest gang.
Hold on. Hold on. Did he say suburban? Did he say like suburban type? Let's run that back. Hold up. What did he say? Did he say suburban?
Now, Wood Green is a suburban district in the borough of Haringey.
Doesn't matter. Don't matter if it's suburban or not, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a damn these days. That's just like shit. Down in LA now, the motherfuckers is running into the goddamn Saks Fifth Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Running into goddamn Hollywood stores, grabbing all the motherfucking clothes and running up out of there. You can't get no more suburbia than goddamn Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So, you motherfuckers don't care. It's the young boys. You feel me? They feel like they untouchable. And we all felt it. You know what I'm saying? When we was younger, teenagers, we felt like we couldn't die. Wouldn't nothing hurt us. You know what I'm saying? That's what coming along with that young testosterone. But you'll learn later down the line, it ain't what it is.
In North London, it's a postal district in N22, with parts of it in N8 or N15. Located in this area of the city is London's deadliest gang.
Ooh.
The first generation of the Wood Green firm began to call themselves Junior Mafia or Junior Mafia Woods in the late 1990s,
Junior
going
Mafia.
into the millennium. The second
Shit, that was right in that
generation
time the goddamn
became
Biggie now. They probably got it from that shit.
Yo, Wood Green, yeah, you get me? Everyone's here, you get me? Mob, yeah, MIG.
Within the mob's sprawling turf covering large parts of the N22 postcode, sets developed that were geographically placed on various estates such as Knoll Park, Acacia Road, Bracknell Close, Progress Way, Commerce Road and Sky City Estate. Following the death of the young Tottenham boy in 1997, perpetrated by the Hackney Mandem, members of Wood Green firm were firmly backing the conflict that came to be generalized as Hackney versus Tottenham. At this point in time, Wood Green and Tottenham were close allies. Edmonton were also their allies, which is a stark contrast to what's going on in present time. At this new generation,
Shit's all good when you living that life and you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers getting money, but then this shit get reckless.
Began to adopt their own
Motherfuckers start turning on each other, you know what I'm saying? Stabbing each other in the back type.
Many of the teenagers born into this generation knew each other and attended the same school. Despite this, where they're from proved to be greater than any friendship they had. Areas began to challenge each other's reputation, and it wasn't long before this escalated.
Whoa, what did he do? He took old boy.
A dozen members of the Wood Green mob.
Did he take his rag off? Did he take his rag off?
School. Despite this, where they're from proved to be greater than any friendship they had. Areas began to challenge each other's reputation.
Oh, he took his wild. He took his goddamn. He took his rag off. Oh, they get him in squabbles. You feel me? We got to get out now. You know what I'm saying? I know we know each other, nigga, but you can't over and pull my rag off. You can't. You disrespecting us. I can't let you walk away, stomp on our shit, nigga. Like, what's not happening? You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we go any further, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we do on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. We ain't fucking with none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I told you, the only gang we in is going after new goals. We going from here to here. But I'm just saying, if this was me and it was back in the day, we squabbling it up. You ain't about to disrespect me like that, nigga. I don't even let no nigga tell that right now. You know what I'm saying? But I keep my cool. It got to be a real grave situation for me to put myself and to lose everything I work for. You feel me? But God damn.
In 2002, up to a dozen members of the Wood Green mob, the Junior Mafia Woods, were caught by police surveillance following a 4-month robbery spree. The gang members, aged 12 to 19, were said by police to see themselves as untouchable.
12? You know they ain't got no goddamn guidance at 12? You already in the gang? Shoosh. You know, you following your cousins, your brothers, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you see, you just want to go do what they doing.
Were ordered to be detained for 3 years, despite being young offenders due to the severity of their crime.
That's crazy. 12 to 16-year-olds getting 3 years despite them not being fucking adults, 18, you know what I'm saying? They getting 3 years of being 12. Shoosh. I ain't saying they don't need it, but that shit's crazy, bro. Like, they probably do. I don't know. It depends on how you take it, you know what I'm saying? You could be 12 years old, get 3 motherfucking years, and it can scare you straight or drive, you diving deeper into that fucking rabbit hole, come out, and you like 12, you 15, and you think because you did some jail time, you can come out thinking you the hardest motherfucker. Now your shit all the way turned out. You know what I'm saying? You was in the shit, you was feeling yourself, whatever, but going to fucking jail or prison and doing 3 years and surviving it, oh, you gonna come out feeling like you the fucking man. You really gonna come out feeling like you untouchable. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's either gonna go one way or you're gonna be like, yo, this shit ain't for me, bro. I'm trying to da-da-da. But most of the time, you coming out feeling like, oh yeah, you deeper in that rabbit hole now. Now we about to go really get down. You know what I'm saying? Now I know how the jail system work. I know what to do. I know who to talk to. I know what to avoid. It's all part of the system.
Michael Gaynor and Aaron Reddix, both age 15, were sentenced to 12 and 18 months. Michael Gaynor's street name, G Money, would later grow up to be a very influential member of the Wood Green gang. Robbery offences were said to have fallen by 33% in Wood Green Shopping Centre following these convictions.
Oh, so they were doing all the goddamn
Wood Green
robbing,
mob
like,
allies
just they
Shadow
click.
Kings began the conflict with Tiverton, who are today known as M15 and are from South Tottenham, who at the time had internal issues in Tottenham with Broadwater Farm. During the conflict, Wood Green mob was torn between loyalties with Tottenham and the Shadow Kings. Wood Green mob ended up siding with the Shadow Kings, and this was the beginning of the Tottenham beef. Internal disputes were squashed between Tiverton and Broadwater Farm, uniting the whole of Tottenham. In 2005, the Wood Green mob began serious conflict with Tottenham gangs, mainly Broadwater Farm, IDA Bloodstars, and Tiverton.
I the home of the brave, Bloodstars, do this thing, free Joe, free Batman, free Shaq, free Gem.
Now on the 30th of April 2005, 6 Wood Green mob members would surround the car of Andre Linton on Buller Road just before 11 p.m, where Jermaine Campbell, aka Killer, would then fire a single bullet through the window and into Andre's chest. The bullet sadly penetrated his heart. Andre, who was a pupil at Craig City Academy and formerly of Northumberland Park School, was not a gang member. It is believed the trigger was something as arbitrary as a dirty look. Killer, real name Jermaine Campbell, was sentenced to 25 years in prison at the Old Bailey.
You know what's crazy, bro? I get that fucking the dirty look and shit like that. All right, so where I'm from, right, in LA, Crenshaw and Slauson, right? We used to have to go to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Grandmother would send us to the grocery store with the money, go get groceries, walk all the way back to the house. You know what I'm saying? So, we would go over to a store called Ralph's. We would walk up to Ralph's or Vaughn's. You know what I'm saying? And we were robbed a couple times on the way back home of all our groceries and shit like that. It's crazy when I think about it now that our grandmother let us walk Crenshaw and Slauson back then as kids to go get groceries. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of times we didn't make it back with no fucking groceries. You know what I'm saying? Come back, tell a story. We got a knife put to our back or a gun put to our back type shit. But even going to the mall, right? It's like if somebody look at you, it's like you have to give them that stare and look away, because if and don't look away, because if you look away, then that's a sign of weakness. You know what I'm saying? But if you look, they taking it as a sign of disrespect, like you want that action. But the way we grew up is like, if somebody look at you, don't do this type of shit. Don't look away real fast, because that's a sign of weakness. So it's like you look at it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you stare all the way down. So he questioned it. Okay, well shit. He didn't look away, so he might be about that shit too. So look in my time, man, we didn't get no guns put on as far as like looking motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if I would have showed that sign of weakness where I would have looked away real fast, they would already knew, oh yeah, we about to go test him. We about to go take his fucking shoes. All the shit he bought them all, we about to take that shit from him. So you had to do that. So what he's saying is it could have probably been a dirty look. He wasn't in no gang or nothing. Gave him a dirty fucking look, and motherfucker just shot him dead in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Just happened to penetrate the right part where it went straight to his heart. There ain't no surviving that type shit. You feel me?
But 5 other gang members who were with him at the night are still at large. Jerome Vassell, aka Warlord, was a well-known and loved member of original
The nigga named Warlord?
On the 28th of October 2006, at around 1 a.m. at the West Indian Cultural Center, he was shot in the head by Star Gang members. Star Gang is the same Tottenham-based set that the famous UK drill duo RV and Heady would later rep. Jerome would be taken to Royal Free Hospital in Hampstead, where he spent 5 months and was discharged in March 2007, suffering from brain damage, partial paralysis and communication problems. He later suffered an epileptic fit directly related to the gunshot injury and collapsed and died at his home in Haringey, December 2007. 8 people arrested for his murder, but none were charged and they were all released. The murder remains unsolved. Now in 2008,
a lot of goddamn motherfuckers that get away with shit out there, man, get released. You know what I'm saying?
Joined Wood Green Mob. This was also the start of the Green City Alliance, which is a link up between Wood Green, Edmonton Green and Bounds Green. All 3 gangs began wearing green bandanas. Some prominent members from different Wood Green sets included the likes of Todd's, GK, HB, G Money, Nat Nice, Steeler, etc. Also, long-term allies Hornsey and Wood Green began to fall into conflict with one another. This reached a tipping point in September 2008 when over 40 Wood Green and Grey Gang members clashed. 17-year-old Grey Gang member was rushed to hospital after he was found by a passerby having collapsed in the avenue with stab wounds to his back, leg and face. The youths, who used bandanas to hide their faces, were spotted by police officers in the high road Wood Green near the junction with Gladstone Avenue at 1:50 a.m. but were able to escape. By the end of 2008, Hornsey's Grey Gang had developed an alliance with Wood Green's rivals from Tottenham, including MPK. Wood Green were now effectively fighting 6 gangs. Due to this, Wood Green dropped one of their most legendary tracks in UK history, titled F a Link Up, where the chorus rings, "Need to get their P's up, cause we G'd up, and them man there ain't real cause they teamed up. 6 postcodes linked up just to beef us." The new generation.
Did he say, hold on. Did he say 6 postcodes linked up just to beef? Hold on.
Sticks will drop titled F a Link Up, where the chorus rings, "Need to get their P's up, cause we G'd up, and them man there ain't real cause they teamed up. 6 postcodes linked up just to beef us."
6 postcodes linked up just to basically fuck with us. Y'all need 6 postcodes. Shoosh! Them niggas be talking that shit in that thing, boy. They be spilling the real goddamn, as they say, tea. You know what I'm saying? They be real disrespectful. Motherfucker, got 6 motherfucking postcodes just to fuck with us. You know? Yikes. You know what I'm saying?
The new generation of Wood Green were fearless and mobbing on several blocks. Their best rapper G Money as well as Sticks will drop this legendary song in Hornsey on the up block while tying green flags to street signs.
Green Gang to my death. And Hornsey, murder Hornsey youths. T.
Now in 2010, on the 27th of April, G Money, real name Michael Gaynor, was handed an ASBO by Haringey, which not only bans him from returning to Wood Green, but also prevents him from associating with 13 of his former gangmates.
That's crazy.
G-Money, who has
They
been...
can't. I don't even think they could do that type of shit out here. But this is the second time I heard where motherfuckers get banned from where they from. That's crazy. I don't even think they could ban a motherfucker from coming to LA or coming to Crenshaw, Slauson, whatever. Goddamn Compton. I've never heard of nobody getting banned from them areas. Like, you're banned. Like, fucking please. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are getting banned. Somebody drop that in the comment section. Let me know how that shit work. How do they ban you? How do they know? Let me know, bro. That's crazy. That's the second time I heard that.
Involved with gangs since he was a teenager, was banned from being in a group of 3 or more in a public space, and has been banned from featuring in any music video or audio material that is uploaded to the internet and incites violence towards rival gangs. He was also banned from uploading pictures or footage that features green bandanas. On the 7th of August 2011, HB, real name Sion Fogger Brown, a Wood Green mob member, would break into HMV shop in High Road in the early hours after rioting that broke out in Tottenham the night before spread across the borough. Brown, unemployed, was identified after blood found at the scene by forensic investigators was matched with him, and he was arrested 3 weeks later. At Wood Green Crown Court, he was sentenced to 16 months in a Young Offenders Institute after pleading guilty to burglary. On the 1st of September 2011, Bienvenu Vangu, aka Steeler, would get the drop on his MPK ops at Highgate Magistrate Court. Yes, you heard that correctly, an actual court. Many of his fellow Wood Green members would also be attending court for their own cases that day, and it's very common for ops to run into each other during these things. Up to 30 teenagers eventually gathered, which sparked a fight, before
30
Steeler,
motherfucking
wearing a
teenagers.
baseball cap and a scarf across his face, arrived clutching a plastic bag containing a rusty axe. Steeler was later arrested.
Whoa, my guy. Hold on. You trying to tell me this motherfucker showed up to court with an axe? That's a motherfucker Jordan box. I know a Jordan box when I see one. The motherfucker has some Jordans in that motherfucker. He brought a fucking... No, I'm just joking. I don't know, but he brought a fucking old ass axe with a fucking... Look like it got some goddamn... What's that? The zip tie, not zip tie, but you know the shit that you put around the goddamn loaf of bread and you tie that motherfucker? What kind of axe is that? Nigga went home and put an axe together and sealed that motherfucker up with a twist tie. But he showed up to fucking court with an axe. How dumb do you gotta be to do that? That ain't even smart. How dumb do you gotta be? How out your mind do you have to be to show up in court with a box with a fucking axe in it, bro? Somebody drop in the comment section. Let me know if they got goddamn metal detectors. Because if they got metal detector and he did that, this motherfucker get donkey of the goddamn day, boy.
Arrested and charged. Ironically, he now appeared in court for what he did in court.
He appeared in court for what he did in court.
One slips to the ground and Steeler hammers 4 vicious, violent hacks of the axe on a young man's head. Steeler then chased another teenager across the road, and Mr. Israel said stands over him, raises the axe, and hits 2 hard blows on the victim's back. Security guards locked the court to protect members of the public inside, but 2 victims were trapped outside as Vangu launched his attack. Steeler, who turned 18 in November, had a string of 10 convictions already for robbery, violence and carrying a knife, and the first appearing before courts when he was just 14. Steeler admitted wounding, attempted wounding, violent disorder and possession of an axe. He was sentenced to 6 years and ordered to be on license for 4 years after his release from prison to protect the public. From that day onward,
bro, that right there is some personal shit when you can stand over somebody with an axe and just, you know what I'm saying? I will love for the tables to be turned for somebody to do that to him so he know what it feels like. You in that moment, you doing it to somebody. I would love to see that done to them. You know how much that shit hurt? A fucking axe to the fucking back? Or a fucking axe to the head? Bro, listen, that's exactly why, bro, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I stay on my lane, boy, because the fits of rage that are, I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna just use me. The fits of rage that in me, I'm blacking out. At the end of the day, you gotta stand for something. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to be disrespected. But that type of shit, bro. If somebody did that shit to me and I'm able to get out of that, you dead, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going to jail for that one. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's just, it's hard to me explain. But if you know, you know, bro. It's just some shit you just turn into this motherfucker like I said, blackout. That's the only way I could really describe it is you black out. And I'm talking about I'm talking about getting real personal squeezed of life. I'm talking about like, bro, I don't want none of them problems, bro, because I don't want to go to jail, but motherfucker, certain shit I will.
Steeler became known as Axeman.
Now, Nat Nice, real name Nat Neil Tesfaye, was a Wood Green mob member. He was banned from Wood Green, so he started chilling with Edmonton-based set Them Africans, who were part of the Green Alliance.
He got banned and started go chilling with other
local
motherfuckers.
Rivals at the time were Get Money Gang. On the evening of April 1st, 2013, Nat Nice and a group of Them Africans gathered on Bouncers Road.
The group of Them Africans, huh?
The dark Vauxhall Corsa drove past. GMG members Chicken and Shadow were behind the wheel. Nat Nice and friends spotted the car and gave chase. Nat Nice then left and returned with a gym bag containing a sawn-off shotgun and some ammunition. 10 minutes later, a black BMW arrived. Chicken and Shadow stepped out and started walking towards the kebab shop in Bouncers Road. Nat Nice calmly put his bag down after spotting them and proceeded to fire at Chicken, who was unarmed, before chasing him down and firing again. Chicken, who had been hit in the chest, collapsed in the alleyway between Bouncers Road and the car park. Chicken sadly died at the scene. Nat Nice was arrested, charged, and sentenced to 27 years for his murder. Money J, real name Joshua Folks, was a 197 member, which is a gang located in Finchley and rivals of Wood Green. On the 3rd of December 2014, Money J was outside a house in Palmer's Green at around 12:45 AM. He would be spotted by 2 Wood Green members, one being G-Maz as well as Big J.
Bro, I gotta say this, bro. Motherfuckers do all that shit, then get 27 years just to go stand in front of a fucking fake wall in jail to take a fucking picture. Like that's the best spot to be. That you went from posting up in a club to your favorite picture being a post up in fucking jail. You killed somebody, went to jail for 27 years, and everybody know that goddamn that prison photo where you stand in front of a fucking wall and it's like look like a motherfucking green screen because it looks so fucking fake. It looked like from 1980s. You know what I'm saying? You kill somebody to go to pose in front of this motherfucking wall for 27 years. You about to post and send pictures home in front of the same motherfucking wall. How stupid you gotta fucking be. That's what you are choosing. Boy,
Big
y'all
J
some
would hit him
goofies.
for baseball bat, whereas G-Maz would take things further and stab Money J in the chest. Money J would collapse, and despite paramedics later working on him for almost 45 minutes, he was pronounced dead at the scene. The 3 teenagers responsible for his murder will be charged and go to trial.
3 teenagers have been found not guilty of murdering a 17-year-old
Why do they always get-
outside his
why?
friend's home in North London. Joshua
Why do they always
Folks,
get found
whose
not
name was
guilty
Money
most of the
J, was
time?
stabbed to death in Palmer's Green in December.
How they beat the case is beyond me, but stranger
Right.
things have happened. Steeler was released in 2014, but it didn't take long for him to get into trouble. Now Crimer, real name Clive Massey, was a refugee from Congo whose parents came here for a better life. In his teenage years, he was a legit Grey Gang member and extremely active, arguably their top scorer, on one occasion stabbing and shooting Wood Green member GK. However, as he aged, he had been trying to extricate himself from a deadly lifestyle and qualify as an engineer to make his family proud. It was an honourable decision on his part. Sadly, his ops will continue to see him as a target for all the blood he had shed prior. Now on the 1st of February 2015, Crimer arrived with 4 friends at a birthday party in Sark Tower. At around 4:20 AM, present at the party was Steeler, HB and a few others. Once spotted by HB, Crimer was shot in the chest before he made it beyond the hallway of the 13th floor flat. 2 friends tried to drive Clive Massey, 24, to hospital following the shooting at 4:30 AM. but flagged down a police car on his way to the scene when they realized he was unlikely to survive. He unfortunately died in hospital the following morning. A total of 21 people arrested in connection with the murder. Everyone
21?
but HB was released. HB now stood trial for the murder of Clive Massey. The prosecution stated that within a minute the deceased and his groups were chased down by HB and his associates, and there was a further gunfight outside a block of flats where bullets hit Mr. Massey's car. The prosecution ballistic expert stated that at least 3 up to 5 firearms were discharged. It was alleged that the shooting was gang related, but HB denied this, as well as denying being a gang member. HB was found guilty of possession of a firearm and violent disorder, but not found guilty of murder. On the 9th of January 2015, Prophet, real name Isaiah Ekpaloba, an N15 gang member, along with his friend Lamont Roper, would raid the home of Wood Green rival JD, attempting to rob him for drugs. JD managed to fight back while sustaining stab injuries. He was also able to stab Prophet. The pair then ran out of the house. JD pursued the pair and caught up with them as the cab attempted to pull out into that high road in Wood Green. CCTV showed JD, armed with at least one knife, open the front passenger door and make stabbing motion towards Roper, who was seated there. JD then attempted to open the back passenger door where Prophet was seated, but only managed to open it partially. The car took Prophet to North Middlesex Hospital in Edmonton, where he died at 4:46 p.m.
God damn.
Police later found JD covered in blood inside his own flat. Officers recovered a number of knives, one which had the blade been snapped off, indicating the ferociousness of the struggle. Officers arrested Roper, 18, of Wigan House in East London on January 14th, and he was subsequently charged with conspiracy to rob Dorset. He was tried alongside Dorset and found guilty. Considering the circumstances, JD was sentenced to a life of minimum 12 years for the murder of Prophet. Roper was sentenced to 7.5 years for conspiracy to rob and 3.5 years for both counts of robbery, both to be served concurrently. Now Mello was an original Wood Green member. He was highly respected. On the 25th of June 2015, Mello was at a party in Abbey Wood, southeast London, celebrating becoming a father to his second child. His brother Rico was also present, and he was celebrating the fact he bagged a new job. Present, unfortunately, were also MPK members Fraser and Aidan. Things escalated, and 3 men were knifed after a fight erupted. Mello was one of the 3 men stabbed. He was taken to an East London hospital where he died from a single stab wound. Damien Fraser.
Motherfuckers having brand new kids and dying. Never see your kid grow up. Never see them take their first motherfucking walk or say dada.
27 from Summerfield Grove, Tottenham, was jailed for 21 years, and Aidan, 25, of Northumberland Park, Tottenham, was jailed for 19 years. On the 3rd of February 2018, Wood Green gang members went out riding looking for rivals in a stolen black Honda Civic. They spotted Kwabena Nelson, known to friends as Kobe, who was now a youth care worker.
I remember this one from a past video.
MPK gang. Kobe himself was in a car. They rammed into him. Shortly after the collision, a group of men decamped from the black Honda Civic, ran to where Kobe's car had come to a rest, and began to attack the car, and then him. They started hitting him, kicking him, knifing him down. Kobe was on his feet, then fell down on the ground and curled up. Kobe mustered his strength to call for an ambulance.
I should say. I got stabbed. Where are you, mate? St. Mary's close. St. Mary's. I'm dead. St. Mary's where? I'm dead. Tell me where you are. S70 Tottenham. I'm getting police and an ambulance to you, okay? Please. Hello?
Are you with him now?
Yes.
Are the attackers still nearby?
No, he's by himself.
He's by himself. Okay, is there any serious bleeding?
Serious, there's a lot of blood.
There is a lot of blood. So we've got multiple stab wounds.
Call me. Chat to me.
Kobe sadly died at the scene shortly before 3 a.m.
What is mom, man? Did you even know what's happened to my son again?
Young S, however, beat the case.
as the
Bro, that shit irritating my soul, bro. How these motherfuckers keep beating these cases. I'm confused. Motherfucker got all the evidence. How are they beating these fucking cases, bro? This shit don't happen out here. Motherfuckers ain't beating cases the way they beating them down in the UK, bro.
funeral procession heads to the cemetery. A few streets away, the police spot a suspicious car with 3 suspected gang members in it, which fails to stop.
I confirm this vehicle has been shown as confirmed. Shown with firearms over.
The 3 men attempt to escape. One suspect is caught at an address close by, and when officers search the property, they find a loaded shotgun.
Gun that we've recovered from the address. It's a sawn-off shotgun, so it's got potential to kind of spread pellets.
The arrested suspect was found not guilty of any offence.
Now Jigga J, real name Neron Quarte, a Wood Green gang member, DNA was found on the car's airbag, but throughout the investigation and trial, he refused to give up names of the other men involved in the attack. Him keeping his mouth sealed was the reason why the rest of the members involved didn't.
Man, I see why they fucking keep committing the same crimes, bro. These motherfuckers know it's a goddamn 50-50 chance they not even gonna get convicted or found guilty of anything, so they taking that chance. If it was more conviction rate, motherfucker, it probably wouldn't be as relevant as motherfuckers do. I don't know, maybe it would, but maybe it wouldn't. But these motherfuckers is beating the case. It's a 50-50 whether they even gonna get, you know what I'm saying, jail time or not, or get fucking... How?
Get locked, judged and sentenced Quarte to life of minimum term of 26 years. Now back to Steeler. On the 20th of February 2018, Steeler was on a Hammersmith and City train to Barking. He was spotted and approached by an op. This turned into a verbal fight before it quickly escalated and got violent. Steeler was stabbed and reacted by shooting his attacker at close range in the stomach. Steeler was heavily bleeding himself. However, his attacker collapsed on the floor and was left in critical condition. Steeler then ran off the train at Barking Station. 3 days later, Steeler was traced to his home in Southend and arrested after a standoff with armed police. The boy he shot recovered in hospital. Steeler appeared at the Old Bailey in London and was found guilty of grievous bodily harm with intent and possession of a firearm. He was cleared of 1 count of attempted murder. He was sentenced on the 4th of September to 13 years in jail, where he will serve a further 4 on licence. Now Lamps was a member of a set in Wood Green known as the Greenside Hitters, a very active Wood Green member for his age. Would literally terrorise his ops and was alleged to have been part of the group who attacked Kobe. See, Kobe was a loved member by the whole of Tottenham. OFB, N15 and MPK were all mourning his death. On the 8th of March 2018, Lamps was outside and would taunt his ops on Snapchat by playing Hit Toronto song from K-Money titled Come Outside, which is a song that taunts rivals about staying indoors instead of coming outside to gangbang. Unfortunately for Lamps, his ops would accept his proposal. Now at 12:30 AM, 2 individuals on a moped circled View Cinema where Lamps was at. After shooting once, there was commotion inside the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
But this didn't faze Lamps. Instead, he charged to the door.
And that's where he died.
He tried
I remember
opening
this.
the door. 1 bullet was fired that hit him in the head, and he immediately dropped. Lamps was declared dead at a hospital 2 hours later.
Dumbass, bro.
2018 was an extremely hot year for North London, but it didn't look like things were slowing down. Now, Tanisha Melbourne Blake, also known as Nisha, was a girl who was heavily affiliated with Tottenham sets such as MPK, OFB, and N15. A very young Nisha was even in a music video by Tottenham Olders in 2010. Now, on the 2nd of April 2018, almost a month after the death of Lamps, Wood Green members went out riding where they spotted MPK members. Nisha was spotted in Childgrove Road, socialising with friends. She was shot from a vehicle shortly before 9:35 PM. Sadly, Tanisha died at the scene. The murder remains unsolved.
What? So they killing women too now, huh? No matter if they associated or not, they killing women and children, huh? I thought that was off limits. Okay.
Our Wood Green member BD later dropped a song mocking the ordeal of Nisha's death, sarcastically saying RIP to her, while claiming he still chills with the shooter. K1, real name Kamali, was a big-time trapper and highly loved member in Wood Green. Now on the 21st of February 2019, MPK members were planning to go on a drill and convinced a few OFB members to aid them. MPK purchased a stolen Peugeot 308 where they had a fresh pair of clothes inside of it, waiting for them after the drill. It was parked in Broadwater Farm. On the 22nd of February 2019, 6 MPK members and 1 OFB member, being SJ, went on a lurk looking for ops in Wood Green on their pedal bikes. Upon reaching View Cinema, a common location for Wood Green members to hang out, as well as where Lamps was shot dead, they spotted K1, Y Dot and Swift. A MPK member known as Shems instantly shot at the Wood Green members, missing them, causing them to split apart and run. The 6 members were then caught on CCTV, chased in the direction of K1 and Swift. The gang then caught up to Swift, who was cornered on Vincent Road. Shems then shot Swift in his bum, where he had been stabbed 8 times by Trills. K1 was further ahead and made it to his car. Now in an act of pure loyalty and bravery, K1 attempted to ram his car into a gang in an attempt to help his friend Swift. However, he got stuck between cars, leaving him as a sitting duck. Trills, Sneaks and Osav turned their attention to him. K1 left the car, where he and Swift made it into Coffee and Cream hairdressers, where they barricaded the door.
Killed his ass in there anyway.
The MPK members booted down the door and stabbed K1 numerous times in front of women and children, leaving him to die. They then pedaled back to Tottenham to change their clothes. Trill's pedal bike broke down, so he attempted to walk, but he was spotted by police. Trill's real name Tyrell Graham was sentenced to 25 years minimum. Now youths Jaden, Shane Leons and OJ Hamilton were also found guilty of K1's murder and GBH with intent in relation to a second man. The judge had lifted reporting restrictions that stopped them from being named. They were all sentenced to life imprisonment and to serve a minimum of 21 years.
These motherfuckers done lost their whole motherfucking youth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to get out old fucking men. You know what I'm saying? Old men. All that testosterone and all that shit and all that fucking, you ain't doing none of that. Now you about to get out and you're goddamn 38, 39, 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lost your whole childhood. Look at you. Y'all look goofy as fuck. Y'all not gonna look like that when y'all get out. Motherfuckers ain't even gonna recognize you. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's coming to put money in your books. Nobody's writing you no motherfucking letters. None of your gang is calling you. You know what I'm saying?
And as for Shem's real name Shareem Cookhorn, he was also found guilty of a possession of a firearm with intent. He was sentenced to serve a minimum of 28 years. Sadly, as I was making this video, another body got dropped in Finchley, North London on the 7th of August 2023. The victim, age 18, was stabbed in Regis Park Road near the junction with Litchfield Grove, but managed to flee to a Sainsbury's supermarket after being attacked at 9:40 p.m. Wood Green members YK and Taps were immediately arrested for the murder. Now this brings me to the end of Wood Green's history of nothing but murder, jail and misery. No doubt London's deadliest gang. I send my condolences to the family of everyone I mentioned. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button as it goes a long way. Also, I'm not...
Shoosh, boy. Them motherfuckers, I ain't lying. They're definitely one of London's most deadliest gangs for sure, because all they did. Murder, kill, kill. You know what I'm saying? Stab, shoot. Killing motherfuckers in front of children and women in broad daylight and goddamn salons. Fucking in the middle of the goddamn streets. Motherfucker get stabbed in his motherfucking house. Run out. Stab a motherfucker in the car in the middle of traffic. Yeah. But then at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers so hard. I say this all the time. Y'all so motherfucking hard. But then you go get the fucking jail for 28 years. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck kind of shit? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They did what they did. They got what they got. That's what I'm going to leave it at, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Fuushnicka, man. Make sure you like the video, comment, fucking subscribe to the channel, man. Tell a friend, man. Let's keep running this shit up. Your boy about to make another video like right now because we on that grind. 12K subscriber grind. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tap in with your boy, man. We on a run up. I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. It's your boy Fuushnicka, man. We out this bitch. Gone.